What's going on, guys? Casey here again, and today we're unboxing the Sony zv1 and we are gonna see if it actually does better than the iPhone 12 Pro Max that I have been using. Let's go! Alright, so the Sony zv1 has been out for some time now, and it has been proven to be one of the good selling cameras out there for content creators, and I know quite a lot of people who actually use them for vlogging and also creating content as YouTubers. So opening the box, we actually have some paperwork right here that they include with the box that probably people are not definitely gonna read about. I mean, no one does. More paperwork right here. We got more paperwork here, and yeah, more paperwork. I should say they really include quite a lot of paperwork in it. Alright, instructions aside, we open the top part and we have a USB cable right here. This can be used to charge the camera as well as transfer data from the camera straight into your computer. So we also have a dead cat. I don't really understand why they call it a dead cat, but it's the one that blocks that weird distortion. If you are vlogging outside, this is gonna help reduce the wind sounds that probably can be heard through the microphone of the Sony zv1. And right about here, we have the actual camera. So speaking of the size, this does not really feel too big, neither does it feel too small. So it's something that's compact, and let's see if it actually can stand out to the test. So immediately just after opening it, it actually turned on itself, and this can be very handy, especially when you just wanna point and shoot at something real quick without hesitation. So the Sony zv1 has great color straight out of the box. I took some shots with this camera and the picture quality was so amazing. And it also supports 4K videos at 24 and 30 frames per second straight out of the box without a massive crop, which should be very good, I should say, for vloggers and content creators. So if you're a YouTuber looking for a nice affordable camera, the Sony zv1 can be a great option looking at the 4K it produces. I mean, it's just fantastic. Although the Sony zv1 offers a lens that is 24 to 70mm, it's not really the best, especially when you think about that it cannot be interchangeable like the other Sonys that they have on the market. It also has a f-stop of 1.8 to 2.8, which gives the camera a very good background blur, especially when you're using it to create content like for YouTube, like the one I'm making right now. So you can see the background is slightly blurred, not too much, but something that actually makes a very big difference, and it makes the scenery look much more better than before. I personally love the fact that Sony had to separate the button that takes pictures as well as the one that takes videos. So it's more convenient to just know which button you're pressing every time you are ready to record. The other thing about the Sony zv1 is that if you're a YouTuber who does product showcasing, you're gonna love it. I mean, it has a nice autofocus that enables you to show your products by simply just holding them in front of the camera. Check this out. I mean, how cool is that? And as soon as I drop it, it actually zooms back into my face and back into the product and back into my face. That is very snappy. The other good part about this camera is that the screen can actually tilt to the side, which can help you just see yourself and see how you're doing every time you're shooting a video. So like right now, I just love how clean and crisp this 4K video looks, and as compared to my other videos which I was shooting on an iPhone 12 Pro Max, you can definitely see the difference. So drop in the comment section down below if you think the Sony zv1 can actually compare video quality with the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and what are your thoughts? So the Sony zv1 does not include a memory card straight out of the box, so you actually have to buy it separately. So this is the Extreme Pro by the company SanDisk, and this memory card actually proves to be one of the best. So I didn't really have to get that much space because I normally record anything below 64GB. But if you're someone who considers doing photography, I should advise that getting anything above 64GB would be the best option you can take. And so to insert the memory card, you actually have to open this bottom part of the camera, and you're gonna see the slot where you actually have to slide it in. I should say one of the downsides about this camera is the battery. So the battery does not really stay for long, so every time you actually do a recording, I would advise you either recharge it or have an extra battery laying around. Or you can turn on the feature that allows you to charge the camera while you're recording, and that offers a better solution if you're recording inside your studio. So I'm gonna turn off the mic that I use, and I'm gonna let the Sony zv1 pick up the audio straight from my mouth. So let's test it out. So right now you're getting me straight from the Sony zv1 microphone, which I should say is not really completely bad, but if you have an option, you should definitely get an external microphone to use as your audio. So now we are back to my external microphone, which I should say if you really need a microphone, please go with the external mic, but if you don't have it, the Sony zv1 is not really too bad to use, especially when you're just beginning YouTube. Alright, so there we have it, the Sony zv1 unboxed and ready to go. So over the coming few weeks, I'm going to test it out and just see how best it performs and just see how well it does as compared to using an iPhone for vlogging or for shooting YouTube content. So if you like this video, consider pressing the like button as well as consider subscribing to the channel because we do tech reviews as well as vlogs every now and then. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.